Happy June 23rd, 2022, YouTubers, Better Brainiacs, and others. This is Danny Zen coming to you live from the Northern Hemisphere. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I know it's officially summertime. This is a very personal and maybe emotional video. As looking back on my past 20 years, I've come to realize that the silent epidemic known as concussions or traumatic brain injuries is a reality. A lot of you may have some symptoms, and if I asked you 10, 12, 20 times, you'll finally say, yeah, you know what? I actually did bump my head. Maybe that can explain my memory issues, sleep challenges, mood challenges, personality changes, fatigue, so on and so forth. So it is definitely a silent epidemic. I believe 1 out of 3 people who end up in homeless shelters, they might have bumped their head at one time or another. And this video is not intended to go into all the symptoms. First and foremost, I have 0 clinical training. I'm not, trained in whatsoever in TBI, concussion recovery. I never even took a biology, human physiology college course. This is simply from personal experience. I'm going to share with you basically, first of all, none of the content in this video is going to be construed as professional medical advice, a substitute for medical advice, nor is it intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This presentation is for general education purposes only. Please always use common sense and consult with a trusted good judgment and rationally and unbiased trained licensed healthcare professional regarding your specific condition. My intention, hopefully out of this, you will be able to add tremendous value to you and or a loved one that you know or may suspect is had suffered a concussion or ranging up to a full-blown severe traumatic brain injury. Mine are mild, quote unquote mild. I'll tell you why I think I had traumatic brain injuries. I'm going to show you a copy of my brain SPECT scan done at an Amen clinic. Hopefully this video is intended to help you hopefully save a ton of time, money, energy, wasted time, of course, by going down the wrong road. I'm going to try my best to give you things that are safe or no to low cost and save you, again, a ton of time and headache, okay? As I went through probably 10, 12 healthcare professionals before I believe I've gotten to one of the root causes, okay? So, before I tell you a little bit about myself so you can know whether or not you want to stay on until the end of this presentation, it's probably going to be closer to an hour. This is what you're going to expect. I'm going to show you my history of head traumas that I could recall. I'm going to show you how I managed to get by financially or actually, getting myself off of my parental support as a 44-year-old. I'm going to go through air, water quality, sleep-related stuff, strategies, tools, tactics, products, services, therapies. I'm going to go over my omega-3 index lab testing, as well as a vitamin D lab result from blood draw, finger prick, essential fatty acid source that I personally took. Make sure I'm still sharing this. And then I'm going to go over what I took for protein and amino acids, my diet and nutrition regimen, some therapies, common and maybe some rare, unique supplements I took, movement, exercise, miscellaneous other, such as coping, energy management, emotional control, ADD, executive dysfunction. What else? Let me see here. And I share a couple of additional resources that are professionals in their space and probably can do a lot better job than I can, okay? Anyways, so going back to about me, maybe you got something you can relate to. Again, I'm 44 years old. I am born and raised I was born in Queens, New York, raised in Miami suburb, born of Taiwanese parents. I'm an alum of an Ivy League school at the famous oldest hotel program in the country at Cornell University, Ithaca, New York. I got into medicine because of some health challenges. Another big component is undiagnosed, untreated heavy metal poisoning, mercury specifically from a 2006 hair test sample. That's a whole nother video. I'll have to share a link to that video once I've recorded and uploaded it. By the way, this quote unquote PowerPoint presentation will be available via Google Drive. It's actually already created. All you have to do is log into your Gmail before you pull up tinyurl.com/recovering from TBI PowerPoint. Okay. Again, to view all of this and the clickable links, jot down tiny, T as in Tango, INYURL.com/recovering from TBI, that traumatic brain injury PowerPoint. I'll also have a shortened URL for this video once I've uploaded to at least one of my YouTube channels. Okay. Let's see here. I am also the creator of, actually, before I go on to that, I am a self-taught functional medicine student, which treats root cause instead of symptom suppression. The person is reading most of the textbook for functional medicine, published by the Institute for Functional Medicine. That is a paradigm shift in how we treat people. I believe all traditionally trained physicians need to move on to that philosophy. Again, that's the Institute for Functional Medicine, or root cause medicine, as well as what I call it. Definitely worth your money for that book, even if you're a lay person. That thing's like over 400 or 500 pages. I am the creator of YouTube's BetterBrain101.com YouTube channel, where I try my best to teach you how to increase not only your lifespan and health span, but most importantly, of course, your mind or brain span, as Alzheimer's and other dementias are projected to cost the US alone over $1.2 trillion by a certain year. I am an author of an upcoming longevity, more specifically mind span and well-being book titled How to Die of Nothing. Subtitle is 101 Ways to Live a Super Healthy and Energetic Life, hopefully a long life. I'm the founder of a future unaccredited online Zen school of preventative, lifestyle, and root cause / upstream medicine school. And you can view that proposed curriculum by clicking on that or this other shortened link there. Now, this is what a healthy SPECT or single photon emission computed tomography brain surface view from the top should look like. Okay, for healthy. This is from, I believe, let me see, that's actually the bottom, I believe. That's the one side. That's another side. This is from the top, should be okay. This is my May 24th, 2011, almost over $4,000 brain SPECT scan that my mom paid for. My sister and I flew to Bellevue, Washington State at a Dr. Daniel Amen clinic. Getting a referral discount code set up, hopefully. But in the meantime, if you do reach out to them and schedule a full evaluation, including SPECT scan, they will inject you with a radioactive isotope tracer to view the blood flow in the brain to see what areas under or over functioning. Okay, just mention that you're referred by Danny Zinn. My patient records under TSENG, that's T Tango SCRE Echo N November G Golf, or maybe give them my Better Brain 101 for a possible discount. Okay. So this again is from May 24th, over 10 years ago, 2011. There's some scalloping on the underneath part. This is partially due to going to bed at 4 a.m. as an uncontrolled poor college student sleeping habit. A lot of secondhand smoke. Not the very best diet as a teenager. There's some flattening of the frontal lobes there, as you can see, in charge of executive functioning like planning, inhibitory response, social getting along with others, planning, organization, right sequencing, goal attainment, other executive functions that you can Google. I'm heavily influenced and unofficial student of Dr. Russell Barkley, PhD. You can Google him, Russell Barkley, B as in Bravo, A-R-K-L-E-Y, I believe. On YouTube, he's got a lot of great content. Someone I very well respect. Have not spoken to him personally, left him voicemails. There's a lot of other ADHD coaches out there, executive function coaches. I'm not an expert in the area, but I'm becoming one. Okay, I finally realized what I'm up against. I also do have ADHD, ADD in the family for sure. So anyways, on to why I suspect I have head traumas, or this is what I know. I might have been thrown out of a moving car as a baby for crying too much by my parents, according to my parents. I don't know how true that is. At the age of 7, I flew over my bike handle after jumping up on a bike ramp on my BMX bicycle. I did require 7 stitches on my forehead, above the left eyebrow. At a Miami-Dade Public, ate Miami-Dade Public School cafeteria food for lunch, and also ate Pizza Hut and Taco Bell for lunch during high school. I call that head trauma. I did eat home-cooked Chinese and Jamaican food for dinner. Some of that stuff probably had glyphosate, Roundup, weed killer, and GMOs looking back, but I didn't know about that. So, see, I had a sledding accident that could have been significant with a girlfriend on my back on the sled, flew down a steep slope at Cornell University's Live Slope, it was called, flew up in the air after hitting a sidewalk, probably went airborne over 10 feet up in the air, and then it flipped, tilted, and my head crushed into my neck. I don't know if I lost consciousness, just got up and went down the hill again and started sledding like an idiot. Another accident was a black diamond skiing accident where I just tumbled and tumbled. Second time skiing, not a good idea as a reckless 22-year-old to go down a extremely steep slope on your second time ever skiing. That was winter of 2000. You know, for freshman, sophomore years, exposed to a dozen of hours of secondhand smoke while clubbing and partying. 2003, this is probably the most significant one, I believe, was what really caused some personality changes, fatigue issues, mood disorder. I fainted while urinating in my Culver City, California studio apartment, and I suspect I hit my head on my porcelain toilet. I don't know how long I was passed out on the floor, and this was after doing a 12-mile marathon training run. Again, that same year, around that time, I fainted while in a Santa Monica, California public beach bathroom and ended up on the floor. And a third time, I fainted and hit my head against the bedroom door when I moved to Miami. 2011, I began, unfortunately, a psychiatric medication to help me stay asleep since I didn't sleep from 2009 to 2011. I took this thing for 14 consecutive months, 13 consecutive months. Seroquel still suspects some lingering effects from taking this bazooka of a medication. This thing should not be taken by anyone, which is why AstraZeneca, the manufacturer behind this antipsychotic, paid out hundreds of millions of dollars to the plaintiffs of a lawsuit. You can Google that. Maybe some of you or someone you know also went through Seroquel or took something similar to that. You can visit a well-respected psychiatrist in Ithaca, New York, that is known as the conscience of of psychiatry, Dr. Peter Breggin. I believe his website is breggin.com, BREGGIN.com. You can Google that to confirm it. He's got some great books. And then lastly, really recently, while kind of being fast, I bumped my head after tripping on some exposed tree roots and bumped my head against a piece of electrical metal pole. Anyways, there's probably some more that I don't recall. By the way, I totally forgot. I did play high school football for a couple of months at Cherry Hill East High School in New Jersey. Freshman football, that was 1992. I only practiced with my pads, never played in the game, but I did complain of some headaches after being tackled or tight helmet. So that's significant. I need to add that onto this list. Obviously, I'll put that right here. Fall of 1992, played freshman high school football for 2 months. Okay, anyways, so what I did to manage, since I couldn't hold a job, I started at least 6 part-time home-based businesses, most of them multi-level marketing because of what I understood about the cash flow quadrant concept, courtesy of Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I won't go through this in detail. I've talked about it in many other videos, but you can go to one of these 2 links here to educate yourself about the 4 legal ways to earn money. This is critical if you want to have less stress, a more balanced life, get ahead in life financially, and stop trading time for money, okay? If you can't remember these links, you can just go to freedomfrom9to5.org. Anyways, that is critical, actually, even though it's got nothing to do with brain injury, but it does matter when it comes to the finances, okay? I also started almost a dozen YouTube and Brighteon video channels. You can click to view a spreadsheet of my list. Just scroll at the bottom for the tabs. These are some examples of the video channels. I've got a glyphosate guy on Brighteon, really amazing, over 50 videos. You can go to detoxroundup.com. I started a Purium YouTube channel. By the way, full disclosure, all the links with Ask Us After, they are my affiliate links. I do earn a commission on the purchase of those items to help support me and also to add value to you. Again, this is my Purium YouTube channel, okay? It's a health, organic, non-GMO green superfood nutrition company that I'm a distributor for since March of this year. I also started a onehouseoffthegrid.com Brighteon channel with some great things to help you be food, water, and energy independent. I started a Solar for Dummies YouTube channel. It's probably one of my first ones since I became a solar and battery consultant in 2017. And I actually recruited and trained about 100 solar battery consultants, earned a good amount of override commissions. Recently started a Prepping for Dummies Brighteon channel. Brighteon's a YouTube alternative started by a health ranger, Mike Adams of naturalnews.com and the healthrangerstore.com. Started a EMP for Dummies, just uploaded about a dozen videos there. This is actually my Money Time Location Freedom YouTube channel. You can check out, and a few others. So to also replace these are the 6 part-time home-based businesses. Again, most of them multi-level network relationship marketing. You can check out, this is more of a coaching business I started, freedomfrom9to5.org, as well as multi-million MLM coaching, and also passive income with Purium. So you can check these out at your own leisure. Okay, I won't get into it since you want to know how to what I did to recover. Although obviously money does help out with recovery, that's a no-brainer. So air quality, since we're breathing a lot more than we're drinking, I invested in IQ Air. That's a Swiss company, Switzerland-based. It's a Hyper HEPA Health Pro Plus air purifier that I got. This is my affiliate link. Go to tinyurl.com/loveyourlungs. I do focus a lot of toxin prevention because as traumatic brain injury survivors, we need all the help we can get. And the less toxic exposure, the easier time you'll have in rehabbing your brain, of course, okay? I know a lot of you all have different symptoms. Brain injuries affect people differently, obviously, and it may not show up for many months or weeks down the road. Some people feel it right away, obviously. I didn't vomit or anything like that, or serious things, you know. But anyways, I did also invest in and used am using a negative ion generator. Even though negative sounds bad, it's positive. This is my affiliate link for a life-giving store. You can check out some of the benefits of negative ions. This is around, by the way, places of natural beauty like the ocean, waterfall, rainforest, so on and so forth. Your bodies regenerate, sleep quality improve, memory enhancement, positive effect on mood, okay? Again, you can learn more by going to my affiliate link there. Let's see here. Also, water and hydration related, very important. To avoid exposure to toxins, I drank 99.999% contaminant-free distilled water. You can go to my WaterWise affiliate link there to check out a countertop 1-gallon model that I got and use, as well as starting with a video to fully convince yourself that distilled water does not leach minerals out of your body, it's not acidic, and it's not dead water. Okay, those are the top 3 myths. You'll see more on the description below this video. I remineralized the distilled water by adding 60 drops of a ionic element made by Purium, which contains fulvic acid and ocean and plant-derived trace minerals. I sometimes did 80 or more drops when I did sweating sessions through a sauna, either my own finished stone sauna, far infrared, or just a dry sauna at my community center, and or my biomat, which I'll get into in a second. Okay, this is what it looks like because I'm in a glass bottle. It's great stuff. You definitely want to get some trace minerals. Most of us are deficient in trace minerals. I also remineralize my distilled water with contaminant-free, ultra-purified sea salt made from Richway, which I am a distributor for. It's their Detoxy 300-hour bamboo salt, which is kiln fired at KILN fired, I believe, at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 times for a total of 300 hours to remove all the impurities. This is my affiliate link. You can go there to get all the details. It's a little pricey, but worth it because it's extremely purified. And see, it burns at 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. All the impurities rises and it's skimmed off, and it's done 9 times. So you've got all the trace minerals left behind. Definitely worth it. You can also just go to biomats.com/Danny and click on shop and scroll down to the Detoxy salt, okay, to learn more. You can see how the ORP, which stands for oxidation reduction potential, is I guess less, which is a good thing. This is regular sun-dried sea salt. You see you have the residue and corrosion versus Detoxy salt, okay? So that's why I invested in this Detoxy salt, and definitely worth it to have less toxins get into your body, okay? I believe it's like $100 for a bottle. You can get all the details by going to, like I said, either this link or this link there, or the original one up here, okay? Again, moving on. I also, for sleep related, which is huge, I know for affecting a lot of you, even without any brain injuries, I did sleep on this FDA registered medical device that I am a distributor for. It's actually coming up on 10 years that I got my first Biomat Professional. It's about a massage table size, 1-inch thick pad. It's actually sold over 1 million units worldwide since 1995 when the company was founded. There's 8 temperature settings, and this is a must in my opinion. The unique value proposition is throws far infrared light up to approximately 6 inches into the body, compared to a traditional far infrared saunas 2 inches or so, is what I read. Okay, and this is cost effective for relieving pain. The current price has increased recently to now it's $1,950 for the massage table Biomat Professional size, and that includes should be UPS ground shipping to the lower 48 states, okay? You can contact me if you want to know more, or actually call my Richway sponsor. He's actually one of the company's top earners, approaching about $1 million a year. His name is Ron Guetta, and his number in Kentucky is 303-915-7707. Since I'm tied up with a couple priorities, when you speak to him, just tell him that independent sales associate Danny Zen referred you, okay? Or you can email him at info@biomats.com, only if you're serious and are able to afford the $1,950. There's a smaller but mini mat size that I also have. I believe that's now maybe $800, okay? So call him only if you're serious about having better sleep or less pain, more blood circulation, or less joint pain associated with arthritis. Those are our FDA approvals. Among these other ones here, minor joint pain, muscle pain, okay? Used by massage therapists, acupuncturists around the world, chiropractors, as it can even be fully paid for under car insurance's personal injury protection coverage, as well as workers' comp and even flexible medical health and savings accounts. Pretty amazing, okay? Which is a use it or lose it offered by certain large employers. So this is a great tool to know about. You can also become an independent Richway Biomat distributor like myself. I joined in 2015. I made it to the second highest sales rank of Diamond Executive. And that's just a one-time, lifetime $80 registration fee. And you can, or for product help, Also, to become a Richway Biomed distributor on my team. It's just a one-time lifetime $80 registration. One-time lifetime. And just put that there. Since, of course, some of you, I don't know your level of disability or ability, couldn't help to have a spare financial tire, obviously. I'm sure you would love to, instead of a part-time job, have a part-time business, right? So just fill out tinyurl.com, join Richway, okay? That should redirect you to my biomats with a slash website, which is gonna show up right there, okay? I'll add that short link to this here. So make it easy for you, okay? Only if you're serious and you have a great attitude or driven and can easily afford the $80 plus $1,950 to get you your own biomed professional, okay? Let's see, moving on. We've got, let's see here. Okay, next thing for sleep, I got natural melatonin in trace amounts from PURIUM'S Apothecary Organic Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate, which even comes in a glass bottle with a metal top cap. And you can learn more by going to my brand partner, link there, which is tinyurl.com/natural melatonin. This is a flower made last month for Better Sleep Month. And again, it's tart cherry juice, okay? You can even save $50 off your first order as my gift to you when you spend over $75. Just enter my gift code of Danny Zen. It can be all lowercase together, DANNYZEN, to save $50 again on your first order of over $75 or 25%, whichever is greater. Okay. I also used a topical magnesium, since even without brain injuries, you've got sleep challenges or people are not, got anxiety or other symptoms of magnesium deficiency. Fatigue is one. There's a lot of others. I got this thing from a Canada-based company called Activation Products, which I am an affiliate for. You can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/get-more-magnesium, or if it's easier for you to remember, you can go to tinyurl.com/sleep-with-ease. That's the name of this product. Comes in a plastic spray bottle. I typically do about 50 sprays upon waking and 80 sprays or even more before bed, because I've been waking up 1 to 3, 5 times a night. I even used more if I sweated a lot from saunas and or from exercising, okay? This is a absolute must, as many of us, even without brain injuries, probably have a compromised gut from eating processed foods or glyphosate, Roundup weed killer. These are some of the benefits for taking this transdermal spray. Great stuff. Okay, what else? I also slept on an earthing mat and pillow. I really know that sleep is critical for traumatic concussion and brain injury survivors, and even non-brain injury survivors, obviously. You can learn more about their also new earthing sleep system by visiting my earthing.com affiliate link, which is tinyurl.com/begrounded, okay? This is a 8-week study showing cortisol, the stress level hormone, by sleeping grounded among 12 men and women. As you can see, 11 to 12 people fell asleep faster. 5 out of 6 women had less PMS hot flash symptoms. 9 out of 12 woke up feeling more refreshed with more energy. 9 out of 12 had less emotional stress, anxiety, depression, irritability. Let's see. So again, go to tinyurl.com/begrounded. Okay. You can also enter coupon code DannyZen to save some money at earthing.com. Okay. Hope that helps. That's an absolute must. Really cheap, affordable, and passive tool to support not just better sleep, but less inflammation and a whole host of other benefits. So this is a little bit luxurious, but sometimes I took a unique tree honey from the secluded mountains of northern Greece, made by the same company, Activation Products, that makes the e-spray. You can go to tinyurl.com/activationstore and then click on Panabee honey under Nourish after clicking on shop. Honey definitely has some helpful sleep things. I'm not an expert on it, but I just know there's probably over 3 books that talk about all the benefits of honey. I'll have to dig that up and add it to the additional resources for you. Okay, there's 3 different flavors. Actually, I just featured one of them. This is oak tree. They've got a strawberry one and another one. Okay, I also even got some fancy Manuka honey because of what I know about their high, I forget the factor, but it's found more in Manuka. This is my New Zealand honey company affiliate link. You can go if you want something really fancy that's got a lot of antibacterial properties. tinyurl.com/best Manuka honey. This is what makes Manuka honey more expensive and better than regular honey that you can read here. Okay, it's called the UMF factor, unique Manuka factor rating, which indicates the strength of its antibacterial properties. It's got amino acids, antioxidants, B vitamins, and lots of different minerals. Okay, so you can check that out. Again, this is all available online, okay, on the Google Drive. So as a bonus, a side note, feel free, all of you guys, whether or not you have TBIs or concussions or not, or even recover from stroke. That's getting pretty common even among young people. This could be helpful. You can get a free e-guide, my How I Solve My Sleep Problems, 30 Tips to Fall Asleep, Stay Asleep, and Wake Up Feeling Totally Refreshed. Just log into your Gmail before visiting tinyurl.com/help me sleep now is the printer friendly version. There'll also be a link if this is for the non-printer friendly version. Go to tinyurl.com/solve my sleep problems. Okay, and that has got some great tips, definitely loaded with stuff that I didn't get to fully mention in this presentation. Now, this is really critical, something I did back in Halloween 2021 for the first time. I actually got to know my omega-3 index test or levels by Dr. Bill Harris, PhD, out of South Dakota Omega Quant Analytics Laboratory. He's probably one of the world's foremost experts on omega-3. Only other person is one of his mentors, I forget his name, and who actually can develop this omega-3 test. But you can get a discount when you go to my affiliate link here and or entering Better Brain 101 or How to Die of Nothing when you check out by going to omegaquant.com, okay? Or you can just click on this affiliate link if it's easier for you to remember, which is tinyurl.com/know your omega-3, the number 3 levels with an S. So they also offer, which I haven't done yet, is the vitamin B12 test via the MMA. Don't ask me what that stands for. They also offer blood sugar level testing, H1AC, I think it's called, or something like that. Vitamin D, the 25OH kind. Don't ask me what that is, but that's the one you want to test for. Okay, and some other tests like prenatal or lactating, breastfeeding mothers. Okay, and again, just go to tinyurl.com/know your omega-3 levels, or just enter How to Die of Nothing or Better Brain 101 to get a discount. So this was mine after supplementing with a ton of omega-3 sources, which I'll get into. I'm probably one of the few rare people that actually have way too much omega-3. This could explain some of the aggression that I've been feeling lately. So you don't want to have too little, you don't want to have too much, obviously. The desirable range, according to Dr. Bill Harris's Omega Quant Labs, is between 8 to 12% for optimal brain health and functioning. Mine was over 17%. And that was supplementing with a ton of ocean marine phytoplankton, cod liver oil. I even took some sockeye salmon oil I didn't mention. And also, what else? I'll show you in a second here. By the way, before I mention that, I also tested for the first, not the first time, but my vitamin D levels, which was as low as 11 back in 2015 when I was living with my mother. So I supplemented a lot with activation products, Perfect K2 D3, which I'll tell you, share with you my affiliate link in a second. I also got a lot of sun and ate more vitamin D rich foods such as cold water fish, salmon, omega-3 free range chicken eggs. So I bumped it up to almost 59 nanograms per milliliter. I'm trying to get it to closer to actually 80 or even 100 because Dr. Gundry has his at 120, I believe. But 80 I'm shooting for as a bare minimum for maximum reduction in of all-cause mortality from all these YouTube videos I've been watching. Okay, so I'm going to be taking some more of my vitamin D3, and I'm going to retest really soon. So this is really critical because it can affect your sleep and of course your brain injury recovery or just overall health, even if you don't have any kind of brain injury. Okay, so definitely a must, these 3 tests. There's 3 levels of omega-3 tests. There's even omega-3 index complete, which I didn't get. You can go to that site to learn more about the different kinds. Again, this is like their marketing flyer. You've got the 3 levels. You've got omega index basic, omega-3 index plus, and omega index complete test, okay? And this tells you the difference between the 3 different omega-3 index tests. The complete also measures omega-6 and trans fat. In addition to reporting levels, actually there's 24 fatty acids, and not just DPA, DHA, and EPA, the most commonly known ones, okay? And so maybe I'm going to do the complete one next. Again, they also mention a prenatal DHA test in addition to a mother's milk DHA test, okay? So that is essential. I've actually helped over almost 20 people now, strangers, do get a 1 or more tests from Omega Quant with my discount code. And you can not just support myself, but help yourself to know where you are at in regards to not just vitamin D, omega-3s, but like I said, vitamin B12 as well, and these blood sugar levels, okay? So I hope that adds tremendous value to you. Let me know how you do. Shoot me an email to howtodieofnothing@gmail.com if you do get tested, okay? And see, moving on, this is how I got my omega-3 index to 17%. This is what I did. I took contaminant-free marine phytoplankton, 2 strains. It's contaminant-free because it's grown in a bioreactor in Spain. And this is, again, Activation Products, Oceans Alive 2.0 marine phytoplankton. And this is my affiliate link. Just go to tinyurl.com/betterthankrill. I believe they offer I don't know how many day money back guarantee, but I took up to 60 drops per day. Serving is 15 drops. That will get you 70 milligrams for every 15 drops. This is incorrect. It should be 15 drops, okay? So I took, like I said, 4 servings, 4 times 15 is 60 drops. That's only 280 milligrams of magnesium, which is not anywhere near what I'm trying to get as a male. You know, I'm shooting for over 600 milligrams because I've been under stress. You know, so these are the 2 strains of the marine phytoplankton, and these are some of the benefits by taking marine phytoplankton. This is a must. It's at the bottom of the food chain. It's even what krill feed on. The krill is the tiny crustaceans that blue whales eat. Okay, close that out. So it's amazing. This is just, everybody needs to take this, good health or not, okay? And actually, before I forget, you can actually supplement your income. If you're got a little tech savvy, you can share your activation referral code. Join my activation team. It's not multi-level marketing, but you are able to sponsor 1 level down and earn, I think, maybe 5% override commissions. Just go to bit.ly/shareoceansalive, or I believe join activation might work as well, okay? Now, the next thing I did to get my omega-3 levels to 17% is I took several bottles of this amazing, potent omega-3. It's concentrated omega-3s from New Zealand greenlip mussels made by John Turner. He's an acquaintance of mine. He lives actually married to a Taiwanese woman in Taiwan. We spoke a few times. before I became an affiliate for them. The company is called Moxor. Their offices are based in Irvine, California, but their manufacturing facility, of course, is in New Zealand. And this is amazing. This thing is actually over 158 times more potent than fish oil, 247 times more effective than salmon oil, over almost 4,000 times more effective than flaxseed oil. And the reason is because it also contains a lesser known but effective ETA, don't ask me how to pronounce that, omega-3 long chain essential fatty acid as well, in addition to the EPA DHA that everyone knows about. So it's not found in fish oils, this ETA. So check it out. I believe they also offer a money back guarantee as well. Enter my coupon code Danny. That's the only one I've got to save 10% off your order. I took up to 8 tiny soft gels per day, even though the recommended dose was just, I think, 2 tiny soft gels, because I suspected I had a lot of brain inflammation. It's got some powerful antioxidants contained in it, namely 2 ingredients. I believe it's called kiwi fruit extract and something from Sauvignon grapes as a preservative, natural preservative. This is an absolute game changer, really potent, great at for those that have joint pain, whether caused by arthritis or not. Definitely worth it. It comes in a black plastic bottle, and even don't underestimate the power of these tiny mini soft gels. Definitely worth it. Again, just go to moxdirect.com and remember to enter my discount code Danny to save, I believe, 10% off your order. The next thing I did, I took bottles of fermented cod liver oil, since it's more easily digested, made by Green Pasture, which I learned as a member of Weston A. Price Foundation, which Weston A. Price is known for his book, Physical Degeneration, something like that. As a traveling dentist, I believe, and definitely an important book to read or research. Go to Weston A. Price Foundation to learn more about his work and legacy. And you can go to either this affiliate link of mine, tinyurl.com/fermented liver oils, or just enter my coupon code BetterBrain101 when you go to greenpasture.org to save 10%. This is some of the nutrient-packed that's in this product. It does come in a glass bottle. They have a non-flavored and an orange flavored. I'm about to try their skate liver oil, which is a boneless, known as a rat fish, I believe, or something, because I've read it can decalcify the pineal gland. This is the natural fat-soluble vitamin A and D contained in both the fermented skate liver and cod liver oils. Okay. And again, just go to tinyurl.com/fermented liver oils. I also took it blended with high vitamin butter oil gotten from cows raised on a fast growing grass during a certain season. Really important. So that's again partially how I got my omega-3s to over 17%. Next section is protein and amino acids. The reason I aim for 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. So I'm about 130 pounds. That converts to almost 70 kilograms. So I aim for around 70 grams of protein. I am a little bit underweight for being 5 feet 8 inches. And the reason you want to get err on the higher side of protein as a traumatic brain injury survivor is according to a textbook I read by Dr. Nathan Zassler of the Concussion Care Center of Virginia. He states that concussion survivors tend to have a higher protein turnover rate. I guess that means just that we have a higher demand because of our injuries for protein. So because of that fact, our theory, I took anywhere from 5 to 25 tablets since March of 2022 of this 99% pre-digested. It's got a net nitrogen utilization rate of 99%. Don't ask me what that is. You can Google it. Of a vegan, non-GMO, non-soy, non-corn amino acid from PURIUM'S Super Amino 23 product that's actually used in hospitals around the world. And you can learn more by going to my brand partner affiliate link here, tinyurl.com/PURIUM'S Super Amino 23, as well as watching a video by PURIUM'S co-founder, tinyurl.com/Super Amino 23 video. Okay. It's got the lowest amount of metabolic waste compared to other dietary protein or amino acid formula, and it touts itself as building muscle without exercise. Okay, and again, you can enter Danny Zen to save $50 off your first order of over $75. I highly recommend getting the 6-pack because you will get a lower cost per bottle and also get free shipping because of 6 bottles of super aminos. Each bottle has 150 tablets. It was also get you free shipping since it's over $250. Okay, I assume we'll be getting the 6-pack as well. This is an old label, but it's still the same content for the Super Amino 23. So it's got 5 grams. Each tablet is 1 gram and is made up of these 8 amino acids. Okay. The next thing I took was one of Purium's newer products is their coffee shop protein line. One is a coffee flavored, another is a green tea matcha flavored protein powder. Really tasty. Obviously, coffee's got some antioxidants, polyphenols, phytonutrients, and matcha's got all of its things like L-theanine, ECGC, I believe it's called. So, you know, relaxing and definitely it's less caffeine than coffee. So you can check that out by getting the variety pack. The 3rd flavor is a vanilla chai. And this is my affiliate link. Go to tinyurl.com/try Purium coffee protein. Although it has less protein than another Purium product I'll share with you soon, it's got these coffee and the matcha, which is why I got this. Okay, and check that out. Really looks yummy, and it is really yummy, by the way. Okay, 16 grams of protein. And you can have it hot or cold, certified organic, vegan, and start your morning right and get a healthy dose of caffeine, okay? Again, that's tinyurl.com/try Purium coffee protein. Purium does offer a 60-day money-back guarantee, so try it risk-free. All you have to do, if you don't want to, get a return merchant authorization number, and you just have to pay shipping back, okay? Even if it's an empty package, they'll refund your money. Next thing I got 20 grams of protein per 6 tablespoon serving of the fermented, so it's more easily digestible if you have a complimented or weak digestion, of Purium's 36 ingredient organic vegan super meal love powder, and that stands for living organic vegan. You can learn more by going to my affiliate link here, tinyurl.com/2supermealloves. And this is the product or supplement nutrition facts. I like it because it's got some magnesium, 30% of your recommended daily allowance. That's a nice healthy dose for a serving of 6 tablespoons. You've got a whopping 20 grams. You got a great amount of fiber, almost 10 grams per serving because of the flax and all of these ingredients. You have some organic sprout blend. You got green food blend, all these ingredients there. Or what else here? Organic mushroom blend, as you can see here, and some adaptogens like maca, a Siberian root. So great things there. Organic rhodiola is also another stress balancer. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite Purium products, and it's got a great healthy dose of 20 grams of protein, and against all vegan too. Okay, definitely a must. In my opinion, foundational, in addition to the super aminos. Okay, so check it out, Super Meal Love. I go with the unflavored one. I didn't like the vanilla chai, and besides this unflavored super meal, it's got more protein and more dietary fiber. So just get the 2-pack of Purium Super Meal Love. Okay, the next protein I took was Purium's Power Shake. And the only reason I've got a lot of Purium things here, of course, is I am a brand partner. And why not support the company that I'm a business partner with, you know? So this Power Shake is probably one of their best-selling products. I love the appleberry flavor. Definitely get that over the vanilla flavored vanilla chai. You've got more, a bit of water soluble in the Power Shake compared to the Super Meal Love. You can learn more, get the price by going to my affiliate link here, to tinyurl.com/2appleberry power shakes. This is actually for the unflavored package, but the appleberries product label is here. This also has a nice healthy dose of magnesium, 35% recommended value, 154 milligrams per 5.5 tablespoons serving. This has a lot more B vitamin, water soluble B vitamins. That's good for the nervous system and other benefits for taking B vitamins. Organic rice bran extract, carrot juice powder, oat flour. Got some more grains and green juice powders like from alfalfa, wheatgrass, spirulina, oatgrass. Okay, so and then some organic chia seeds. So that's a power shake. And the next source of protein that I got was, and for good for my gut, because the gut lining changes every 3 days or so. I believe you get a new lining in the gut. Has the quickest turnover of any part of the body from all of my research. And this is Great Lakes Wellness, formerly known as Great Lakes Gelatin, and their collagen peptides, formerly known as collagen hydrolysate. This is a referral link. I believe you get $10 off your first order if you use this link here. Just go to tinyurl.com/thebestgelatin. Okay, definitely a must. And as another bonus free gift for you guys supporting me and my channel and making an investment with one of my links, please enjoy a copy of my most cost-effective supplements and world's most nutrient-dense foods list by going to tinyurl.com/maximum-nutrition-list. It's always a work in progress as I update with things that I discover. Okay, so hope that helps you guys out. And world's most nutrient-dense foods list. Okay. If you have any suggestions, feel free to contact me with that by emailing me at howtodieofnothing@gmail.com. Again, all letters. So for food, diet, nutrition, I included vitamin D here because to me, it's a primary nutrient. It's actually really a hormone. To get it up naturally, I make sure I prioritize getting sun, especially between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. is when the UVB rays are at maximum to actually get the production of vitamin D in the skin surface. Another thing I did for nutrition is I got some blue-green algae from PURIUM'S spirulina powder. I would take actually sometimes more than 3 tablespoons per day, really concentrated source of vegan protein. I also took chlorella tablets, especially on days that I did sauna sessions, or took cilantro, as I also definitely have heavy metals from all the secondhand smoke and my dental fillings, and a lifetime of vaccines. Okay, I would take up to sometimes 16 tablets per day. This is a link for my Purium chlorella tablets. Definitely a must. A weak binder of toxins and heavy metals, maybe possibly even aluminum. I also try to eat only organic, certified organic produce from either these couple of these rescued produce companies. They're great. Hungry Harvest, to save money on your first order, use my referral link, tinyurl.com/hungryharvest, and or Misfits Market, and go to tinyurl.com/save on ugly produce. They even offer some pantry items. Okay, definitely a must. Let me know if you do place an order, and I hope that helps you out. Save time from not having to shop in the grocery store anyways, avoid exposure to COVID. I did also try to eat 100% grass-fed meat products. I'll have to include some of my sources that I get it from. I definitely regularly ate a tablespoon or so of organic extra virgin coconut oil. You don't have to get it from Purium, but this is just Purium's private label called Tropic Oil. I believe it's from the Philippines, maybe. I haven't heard back from them, but this is my brand partner referral link, tinyurl.com/Purium coconut oil. Does come in glass, and it should be cold expeller pressed unrefined to the best of my knowledge. Okay, that's 16 fluid ounces, at least certified organic, non-GMO. When I didn't eat enough organic dark leafy greens fresh, I supplemented with one or more of the following, all by Purium. There's 4 products that are great to get some more greens in you for the chlorophyll, magnesium, more, some fiber, I believe. You definitely want to get some of these, at least 2 out of the 4. The one product's called More Greens that the co-founder David Sandoval created just for his grandmother. You can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/PuriumMoreGreens for the price and the details. This is the nutrition facts label. I don't know if you can read it, but it's got some great stuff, as you can see. It's all these green things: kelp, broccoli sprout, broccoli, cabbage, alfalfa powder, organic juice powder, barley grass powder, wheatgrass juice powder. So more greens. You've got a little bit of bee pollen for good protein source, amino acids. Okay, spirulina, almost a gram per tablespoon. This is an absolute must in my opinion. More greens, it's great. And next item is a really tasty one. Was my first Purium customer actually ordered, is Green Spectrum Lemon. I recommend the lemon flavored instead of the unflavored one. You can get the price by going to tinyurl.com/Green Spectrum Lemon. It's a little bit different from the More Greens in that it's got dandelion leaf, organic dulse, which is a brown seaweed. It's sweetened with whole leaf stevia, and this is also known as a monk fruit. Okay, it's really tasty. Let me know if you get that. And it's got some vitamins there. Okay, so that's Green Spectrum Lemon flavored. Next, and actually the very first product that Purium ever came out with, is the Camus blend. This is an ancient wheatgrass, organic Camus Coruscant wheat. I believe it's grown in their Utah farm, which they started back in 1993 as the beginning of Purium, until they officially launched in 2004 out of their Long Beach area, California office. And it's a blend because it's doesn't only have the Camus Coruscant wheatgrass juice powder, but it also has organic oatgrass juice powder and organic alfalfa leaf juice powder. Definitely a must. Powerful, because I believe the wheatgrass juice roots goes deep down in the ground to pull up more nutrients. So you'll get some more trace minerals when you take the Camus blend. This link here is for the larger family size, which I recommend because you're going to go through a lot of that like I do. The next and fourth way to get more greens is Purium's barley green juice powder. You can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/barley green juice. This is one of the few Purium products that are single ingredient. There's nothing but organic barley grass juice powder in this product. Okay, the next thing for some ultra nutrient dense nutrition, grown out of I think it's Oregon, Klamath, I forget what it's called, Kalamuth Lake something in Oregon, I believe, is something called don't ask me how to pronounce it, AFA, but I am an affiliate for E3 Live, and this is their Brain On Supreme. It comes frozen, unfortunately, in a plastic bottle. But you can learn more by going to my affiliate link at tinyurl.com/bestbluegreenalgae. And this is great to help you to get some blue-green algae and for brain nutrition. Something I didn't mention, they do also offer a product called Blue Magic. I haven't tried it yet, which is why I haven't listed on it, but you can check that out. And Magic spelled with a J, M-A-J-I-K, okay? Next, I made a purposeful effort to eat more fermented products because of what I know about how it supports the good bacteria, of course. I didn't put on here, but I also did drink kombucha by various brands that sometimes is carried by Hungry Harvest. So that's that. I also did eat natto. That's a Japanese sticky soybean product, among others, not listed here, like kefir or goat yogurt when I could find it locally, have it delivered. Okay. Next is I made sure I got a lot of dietary fiber, 30 to 50 grams. I aim for 50 grams to help get more short chain fatty acids. You guys can go YouTube, watch all the videos about the benefits of that. So in addition to dietary fiber from all the food sources, of course, I also sometimes supplemented with Purium's Daily Fiber Blend because it's got a whopping 10 grams of fiber per 2.5 tablespoon serving size. You can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/PuriumFiber, okay, for pricing and all the details. And these are the ingredients in the Purium's Daily Fiber Blend that you can read there. Okay. Moving on, we've got digestive enzymes. I took this only when I didn't eat all raw. If I had any cooked foods, I would take at least one capsule, sometimes more, just to lessen the load on my body's, limited amount of enzymes. As we age, you have less of the digestive enzymes. You can learn more, get the pricing by going to tinyurl.com/enzyme advantage. Okay. I generally like to open up the capsules. I read somewhere that cellulose is recognized as a foreign object by the body. So that's why I generally open up all my vegetarian V caps. Okay. I recommend you do the same as well. It's better if it's gelatin, as that is can be more digested from my reading. Next item I took was in a PURIUM'S Advanced Probiotic Blend, especially when I didn't eat any fermented products with my meals. You can get the pricing and details by going to tinyurl.com/Purium Probiotic. This is a supplement facts per 2 capsules, and you do want to take this generally with food. Okay. Now, the next thing that I did for therapies, this is a really fancy one. I had money saved up in my Roth IRA after working for 4 years as a manager for Marriott Hotels in Los Angeles. I invested $5,100 back in 2012 because I had some serious brain issues, fatigue. Really helped me out. I would be on this as much as possible. It's kind of hard to describe, but you're basically breathing in moist air, which carries a signal similar to the one that the body produces on its own, which triggers something called second messengers, which helps the bodies to repair. There are some studies showing quicker repair of double DNA strand breaks, and you can learn more by going to eng3corp.com. That's named after the owner's last name, Mr. Hans Eng. That's E as in Echo, N November, G Golf, number 3, Corp, CORP.com. If you do reach out to them, just tell them that you were referred by Danny Zen, as I'm a referral partner, and you should get free, I think it's FedEx ground shipping on one of their 3 models, and the device is called Nano V. It is an over-the-counter, FDA registered, approved, a registered medical device. I got their entry model, Nano V Echo, which is a weaker one. You need about an hour session per day. When you get the Nano V Pro, you just need half an hour session to get the same benefit. On their luxury Nano V Exo, which is, I believe, retails for $13,900 US. You only need 15 minutes to get the same benefit. The Nano V Pro, the middle model, I believe last time I checked, retails for $8,300. Okay, they do have financing available, and this is what the machine looks like. Okay, moist air travels either through a nasal cannula on the water, moist air, and nasal cannula through the nose, or this touch tube flex arm through a paper tube. Okay. The next thing I did was back in 2012, I invested in and sweated in a non-toxic, the wood is not toxic, no toxic glues, a 1-person combination finished stone and far infrared sauna made by Colorado's Heavenly Heat Saunas. Mentioned to their owner, Bob Morgan, that you're referred by me for a $50 discount. Sorry, didn't include any pictures, but when you go to Heavenly Heat Saunas with an S, you'll see some pictures there and request a brochure. Okay, it's a must for anyone with autism or any kind of toxicity, or just wants to have extended life like the Finnish people. Next thing, luckily my stepmother is an acupuncturist in South Miami, so when I was living near there, I would get dozens and dozens of free treatments by her. I was fortunate enough to do that. You may not be. Also, I did 40 sessions of hyperbaric oxygen therapy. I believe that helped out. That was paid for out of my own pocket. Next thing, supplements section. I took lots of vitamin C for stress management. And I got that from both PURIUM'S Zinc Aid. I took up to 13 capsules per day, as well as their C from Nature. Took up to a dozen capsules. You can see the pricing by going to these 2 links here, tinyurl.com/zinc-ade, as well as tinyurl.com/C from Nature. The product, this is the product label for the Zinc Aid. Got some great fat soluble vitamins. Again, this is all vegan source. I generally took that 6 capsules. That would give me 180 milligrams of the vitamin C. I didn't take it at the same time as the C from nature because your body supposedly can't utilize more than 200 or 250 grams, milligrams of vitamin C at a time. Any more is supposedly wasted. Okay, and let's see. Yeah. So this is for the C from nature. Okay, all the ingredients there. Again, this is all natural whole food source and of the lab isolated ascorbic acid that's and other synthetically produced vitamin C. Okay, the next item I took, this is a must, is PURIUM'S Revividol for brain support, which contains L-acetyl-L-carnitine. And this is ingredient has been studied ability to pass the blood-brain barrier, other known as BBB, and support brain metabolism. This natural substance has also been to support energy and vigor at the cellular level because of its nature. The acetyl form of carnitine is more capable of being absorbed into the gut and crossing the blood-brain barrier when compared to carnitine in its original form. Okay. Next ingredient is alpha lactoic acid. It's both water and fat soluble, so it makes it a more powerful antioxidant that cannot withstand these conditions. Next is ginkgo biloba leaf extract. And in traditional Chinese medicine, this has been used to support mental clarity and memory retention. And then a couple other ingredients, which you can see here, such as rice bran, which got some water-soluble B vitamins, and also this superoxide dismutase containing complex called gilcidin. Okay, so that's a must. Revive It All, great product, foundational, I believe, in my opinion, especially if you have a brain injury. Go to tinyurl.com/reviveitall. Okay, next is their astaxanthin product called Super Xanthin, and also made by PURIUM, and the link there is tinyurl.com/superxanthin. Powerful antioxidant. I took up the double the dose, recommended dose, because of what I've read about some studies done by lifeextension.com, or if some male subjects I took as much as 16 milligrams of astaxanthin to have some beneficial effects, which is why I doubled up on the dose. But their suggested use is up to 2 per day. It also contains spirulina in the Super Xanthin. 2 capsules contains 440 milligrams. So even if you doubled up, you're going to get 880 milligrams. That's less than 1 gram of spirulina. Okay, so each capsule is 4 milligrams of astaxanthin. That's a great, again, for anti-inflammation, in my opinion. Okay, so check that out. Let me know what you think of that. Now, this is a little fancy here because of my research into the longevity expert and the author of Health of Lifespan, Harvard geneticist professor David Sinclair, for those that know him. I took up to 8 capsules daily of NMN, which is a precursor to NAD+, made by Richway and Fuji Bio. Again, I am a distributor for them. And I took 8 capsules per day because David Sinclair takes 1 gram of NMN per day personally. So that's why I did 4 times that. So that gets you the 1 gram. Okay. This is optional, but this for me is a long-term energy and longevity extending strategy and product. And this is a really clean product. I don't believe there's too many fillers or binders in Richway's NMN. You can learn more again by going to my affiliate link, which is here, tinyurl.com/richways with an S, NMN. These are all the ingredients in their product. The raw NMN comes from Unilever, I believe, which supplies a lot of other people that have a private label for NMN. Okay, a lot of great products. You got maca to help with testosterone, I believe, zinc oxide, some of the B vitamins. You even got vitamin D3A, L-arginine for I think nitric oxide production, for those that know what that is. You've got something better than resveratrol. I haven't done all the research, and it's called, I don't even know how to pronounce it, terastilabine. You guys can research that, and also octreothanol. I don't know too much about that. All I know is that this is heavily touted NMN as a longevity supplement. Okay, definitely can benefit, and I know with people with brain injuries, anything that will extend life is going to help you out, in my opinion. Okay, This is actually could be extremely helpful if you suspect you've got a compromised gut caused by glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup weed killer. I would load up on 4 capsules of PURIUM'S Biomedic. This is one I actually took the whole vegetarian capsule. I want to make sure the 4 main ingredients in this game-changing revolutionary supplement that's been shown to remove 74% of glyphosate from the human body, according to a 2017 6-week small 8 human male subjects pilot study. Okay, you can learn more by going to this link and tinyurl.com/biomedicinfo and also watch a video there. If you go to just detoxroundup.com, it should take you to the same video. Okay, so sleep disturbances could be caused by glyphosate. You'll see a video by the author of Toxic Legacy, Dr. Stephanie Seneff, PhD out of MIT. Toxic Legacy is the modern day book to Rachel Carson's 1950s Silent Spring book about the overuse of pesticides in our country and around the world. And you can watch a video again talking about glyphosate and how it disturbs sleep by Dr. Stephanie Seneff. This is something I sometimes took if I had some ADD symptoms. It's not only for kids, but I would take over 90 drops or more of PURIUM'S Kids in Focus tincture. Definitely helpful because of the ingredients. As you can see here, this is an old supplement facts label, but it's got a Siberian ginseng, also known as eutherium root. It's not a true ginseng, but also very helpful. With focus, adaptogen, organic lemon balm, organic chamomile flower, and organic passion flower herb. Okay, and based in organic vegetable glycerin and deionized water. This is a little added bonus. You know, it's optional. If you think you need, it'll help you with more focus or ADD. Okay. And again, I took over 90 drops per day on an as-needed basis. You can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/PURIUM Kids in Focus to learn more and get the pricing on that. Okay. Next thing, this is how I boosted my vitamin D3 levels up to almost 60 nanograms per milliliter. I'd go through bottles of this stuff because I would take up to 170 drops per day, which equals 10,000 IUs, which isn't a lot. Some people have supplemented with over 20,000 international units for years and experienced no toxicity symptoms. Okay. And again, this is vitamin D3 coupled with K2 to keep it in balance. And I definitely took at least that many drops on days when I didn't get any sun. Okay. You can learn more, get the pricing. I recommend the 3 or 6 pack to save some money, reduce the cost per bottle. Just go to tinyurl.com/activation-store, and it's called Perfect K2D3. Very important. This is the first page of a medical article by Dr. Stasha Gomenik that I highly respect now from watching all of her YouTube videos. Talks about the world of epidemic sleep disorders linked to vitamin D deficiency. You can read about the get the full article by going to tinyurl.com/vitamin D and sleep disorders with an S after logging into your Gmail, since it's shared on Google Drive. Okay. Another thing, I made sure that my thyroid gland was fully supported from all my reading about Dr. David Brownstein, who wrote probably over 14 books, many of them about iodine. That's again, Dr. David Brownstein. And I took up to 62 milligrams because I know I have toxins in my thyroid from years of drinking non-distilled water up until, back around 2008 when I switched to only distilled. You can get more from Activation's products, unique Dalton size or weight perfect iodine product. Just go to my affiliate link here, tinyurl.com/getmoreiodine. Let me know what you think. Okay. I'd go through bottles of that stuff. This is just an infographic about how your thyroid hormones are produced. And I'm not a super expert on the thyroid, but I know it's one of the iodine is probably one of the top 3 deficiencies, up there with magnesium and vitamin D, in my opinion. Okay, unless you're Japanese or someone eating a lot of sea vegetables. basically. And these are thyroid hormones effect on vital bodily functions that you can read yourself. Okay. And a lot of people have thyroid conditions, as you probably know. You can watch the video by David Brownstein, Dr. David Brownstein, by going to tinyurl.com/YU, just the letter U, need iodine. Really important to educate yourself, okay? Whether or not you have brain injuries. Next thing, movement, exercise. I swam in the ocean as often as I could. Not only does it help you to rinse away, I guess, radioactive particles, but EMF also, but just to be around the earthing, the sun, and of course the negative ions being around the ocean water. And the next thing I did was I did my best to do almost daily cardiovascular intense exercise because of my ADD and because of what I know about neurogenesis. I didn't put, but you should read a book called Spark, co-authored by John Ratey. Again, that's Spark, about the benefits of exercise. And these are some of the things that I would do, sometimes for up to an hour at a time. So that was what I did instead of taking any kind of medication, like stimulants, okay? Next thing is I rebounded on a mini trampoline. This one's made by NEDAC. You can learn more by visiting my affiliate link here, and I think maybe save some on your purchase. So that's tinyurl.com/softrebounder. These are some of the health benefits that you can see here. Our lymphatic system is a passive pump in the body. It only is circulated when we are moving our body, so it's really important, okay? And 2 minutes rebounding is like doing 6 minutes of running, 10 minutes of swimming, or 22 minutes of walking. So be lazy and jump on a mini trampoline. It's a lot of fun, and it's less impact on your ankles, knees, and joints, okay? So check that out, tinyurl.com/softrebounder. Why not have fun while exercising? Just don't bump your head. Now, the next thing, miscellaneous other, I made sure I got, this is for, I guess, men and ladies, to naturally increase testosterone. I'm fortunate enough to be in the top floor in a penthouse condo, so no one can see me. But in the non-summer months, when the sun was a little lower, instead of directly overhead, I would go butt naked on my patio or balcony and got midday sun, preferably between 11:30 and 1:30 for the maximum UVB for the vitamin D production and to increase testosterone on my private parts, okay? Next thing I did was I used some timers, mechanical and digital battery operated timers to help me stay on track, dealing with executive dysfunction and losing track of time that people with ADD or significant traumatic brain injury, especially the frontal lobes, have. Next, I would meditate for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, focusing on my breath, calm abiding, single, focus concentration. Okay. Next, I practice acceptance and commitment therapy. You can Google that to read what that is all about. I won't get into it. Some future therapies, product strategies I'm considering trying next. I have not tried PURIUM'S CBD product, but I plan to because of what I know about the endocannabinoid system. This is does not have the psychoactive component, the THC, like you find in full-blown marijuana. So these are some of the features of CBD Plus by PURIUM. Does come in a glass bottle. I recommend the unflavored one, as I heard the peppermint one could irritate your throat. You can learn more by either watching a video here or go to my brand partner link here, okay? You do get free shipping even though the order is less than $250. That's just on the CBD product. Again, remember to enter my gift code, Danny Zen, to save $25 off your first order. So just get it for I'm sorry, it'll actually only be $25 because you'll get $50 off 75 bucks. Not bad, right? $25, that's a great deal. Let me know what you think. Now, also to avoid exposure to GMOs and pesticides, herbicides, even fungicides in the first place, I plan to grow my own food and medicine with an indoor garden done by Food Forest Abundance, FL.com. That will take you to a video. Enter my gift code of One House Off the Grid to save 5% off of your customized edible landscape and/or indoor garden design. Enter coupon code. Okay, So for those that do have the backyard space, you cannot, yeah, it'll look like this. You know what? I don't think I put the what it looks like. For those that do own their property and have some land, you can get their edible landscape food forest. If you don't want an indoor garden or aeroponics, this is what it looks like. It's really amazing. We've got about almost 50 certified permaculture designers on staff that will do your customized blueprint design. Okay, you're going to be helping reverse deforestation. This is amazing. Check out the detail on this. It'll be customized to your geography, topography, climate, altitude, the whole 9 yards, precipitation forecast levels in your region. Okay, and this is the real deal. And again, save 5% by entering my gift code of One House Off the Grid when you go to their main website, foodforestabundance.com. I start by going to my Linktree website, which is this site here, linktr.ee/growfoodnotlawns. This is foundational, whether or not you have a traumatic brain injury, because you're going to be avoiding exposure to GMOs and all the poison sprayed on our food crops. Okay. Now, the next thing I plan to try as a vegan source of omega-3s, even though the conversion is significantly less than other sources of omega-3s, is activation products. Super luxurious flax oil that is raw, organic, non-GMO, zero light damage, and zero rancidity because it's bottled in a dark mirror and glass bottle. And these are some of the benefits of flax oil that you can read. Sorry, it's hard to read, but this one's better here. Okay. And you can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/activation flax oil. I recommend 3 or 6 bottles. You get it savings, a lot less cost per bottle. Next thing I plan on trying is omega-7 fatty acid found in the Activation's sea buckthorn seed oil. Again, you can learn more by going to tinyurl.com/activation store and then click on the Perfect Press oils under shop. Another product that contains flax oil is their 5-seed blend. Also has other seeds such as pumpkin, I believe coriander, black cumin, and another one. This is really luxurious. You can check that out by going to the same link there, okay? Now, a lesser known omega-3 called DPA from menhaden fish oil in this company called Natural Forces that I'm an affiliate for. Is what I plan to try next after I'm done with some of my current sources. These are the conversion steps. EPA, DPA is in the middle, DHA, so we can go back and forth, okay? And this is the overlooked omega-3. Let me see here. Okay, so each teaspoon of Natural Force omega-3s contains 330 milligrams of DPA, not DHA or EPA, but DPA, okay? And you can learn more by watching a video that I uploaded to my Better Brain 101 channel. By the way, this is my Natural Force affiliate link, tinyurl.com/getmoredpa. That's D delta P Peter A alpha. And then just click on omega-3s for the pricing and details. I think they have like a $5 off sale right now at the moment. Now, the video to learn more about some of the top DPA sources, the top one, believe it or not, is actually from seal oil, I believe. You can go to that video link there, tinyurl.com/top5 DPA sources, okay? Now, so according to this infographic here, taking DPA, whether from menhaden fish oil or cod liver oil or seal oil, it boosts all the other EPA and DHA, okay, as you can see here. So really important to know. Again, I have no clinical training. I'm not a biochemist, biologist, or anything like that. It's just from curiosity and from wanting to overcome my symptoms, of course. And it says DPA is absorbed 22% better than EPA, which means you get even more anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, and heart health boosting benefits. And it's supposedly sustainably sourced. Okay, and toxin free because menhaden fish are supposedly low on the food chain. Okay, so check that out. Let me know if you try it. It does come in a glass dark bottle, which I like. Again, tinyurl.com/getmoredpa is my Natural Force affiliate link. The next thing is a definite must, whether or not you have traumatic brain injuries, because we are all toxic, get exposed to heavy metals from air, food, and water. This is the world's only triple patented water-soluble zeolite with a documented and completed pharmacokinetic study showing its efficacy, made by Las Vegas, Nevada's Zoe Global. There are two products called Clear Drops and Clear Sleep. I've watched many of their videos, spoken to the CEO of the company, Ms. Denise Stevens. You can check this out. I don't know if I'll plan to be an advisor, distributor for them, but this is my friend Lori Gagan's Zoe Global Advisor site. I learned of her from her website called StopSprayingGlyphosate.com. She just moved to Fort Myers, Florida. If you do contact her, she's got a 219 Utah area code. She just moved to Florida though. Tell her that Danny Zen referred you, and you may get a 10 to 30% discount on the Clear Drops and or Clear Sleep, which contains L-tryptophan, some vitamin C, I believe, and L-theanine, okay? That is an absolute must. Sorry, I don't have any pictures, but just go to zoeglobal.com/heavy metal detox is Lori Gagan's referral site. She is actually giving me some help as a certified Amen Clinic brain health coach. So she knows a lot, and she's helped hundreds of people with consultations via phone mostly. The next thing I'm about to become is an affiliate for this amazing pre-digested protein made from deep water Atlantic codfish. You can learn more by going to markithealth.com. That's spelled M-A-R-K-I-T health.com, and click on the amazing aminos for another great source of easily digestible protein, okay? For the reasons mentioned before about higher protein turnover among traumatic brain injury survivors. The next, in my opinion, is foundational, having to deal with magnetism, which is not too known well, but it's actually could be more essential than new food and even light possibly. You can do all your research, do your due diligence before making a decision and investing in one of their three strengths of magnets. And that's magneticosleep.com. They're also, I believe, based in Las Vegas, if memory serves me correct. If you do speak to them, their founder's grandson, Dustin, just mentioned that you were referred by Danny Zen for a possible discount or free shipping. Next thing I plan on trying is some desiccated or freeze-dried grass-fed organs, like, you know, cat or beef liver, spleen, heart, brain even, for the B vitamins and all the nutrient density in those products from Life Giving Store, the same store behind the negative ion generator. And these are from New Zealand, so it's probably less or no hormones. Another thing is Theracumin. I think it's called HP, made from Japan originally. I'll have, you guys can do your research, but that should be a game changer at avoiding amyloid plaque buildup and other anti-inflammatory. Obviously, and it's a much more bioavailable, absorbable form of curcumin, the active or one of the components of the turmeric spice, of course. Okay, another game-changing product, too bad Purium doesn't offer yet, is a unique fermented astaxanthin found in one product. They have also contained others, and that's Carlson Labs astaxanthin gummies. I plan to try that out. Anything fermented, easier to digest, I'm all for. Another thing is game-changing is a fat-soluble natural vitamin K2, the MK4 type, from emu oil. Emu is I believe, a flightless bird out of Australia, I think, and that's made by walkabouthealthproducts.com. I first learned about it as a Weston A. Price Foundation member. You can check that out, walkabouthealthproducts.com, learn all about their emu oil as a great source of vitamin K2. In fact, it's the world's highest source of vitamin K2, MK4 subtype, after I think it's duck fat is the second highest. Okay, and check that out. If you do contact their own co-owner, Liz, tell her Danny Zen referred you, but I plan on becoming an affiliate for them as well, because I believe all about natural food sources of not just fat soluble vitamins, but all vitamins. Okay, another thing is pro-resolving mediators. I'll need to, hopefully my affiliate link for Life Extension works out. Let me know if you do try this when you go to tinyurl.com/lifeextensiondanny. I'm still doing more research, but it seems really promising for brain inflammation. It's highly ultra purified from anchovies, maybe squid and some other small fish. check that out. Pro Resolving Mediators. Other companies also offer it, not just lifeextension.com. Another source of whole food vitamin C I plan on trying, since it's got supposedly even more than camu, and that's Australia's Kakadu plum. I forget the other name for that. There's a few other names that they're known for, but you can Google Kakadu plum, okay? Other products, this is fancy for mercury detoxing and support, quicksilverscientific.com. If you suspect heavy metals, I'm in the process of becoming an affiliate for them. This, I'm about to get a sample bottle shipped out to me for amyloid plaque buildup for prevention or removal, made from scallops. This is Daiwa Health out of Gardena, California. You can learn more by going to that. And this is something I just learned about today, bee bread. It's a it's a fermented bee pollen. So fermented bee pollen, check that out. Google bee bread. Seems really promising. I'll let you know once I try out and see how that works out for me. NAC powder, I'm still looking for a good source. If you know of one, let me know. That's N-acetylcysteine, precursor to, I think, glutathione, or helps to recycle it. You guys probably know more about it than I do. Another source of, non-vegan omega-3s is krill and fish eggs, or fish roe. And this is offered by Dave Asprey's Bulletproof, famous company behind the Bulletproof coffee and MCT oils. I haven't tried it yet, but I look forward to trying that out. Because of the fish roe, I'm all about, I like fish roe. Pharma-GABA, still doing some research. You can check that out for calming. Fermented chlorella, again, anything fermented I like to try out. That's Mercola, Dr. Joseph Mercola. And fermented greens I plan to try out. This is something I actually did try out. It's organic fermented green papaya made by Healthy Traditions, which I learned about from Weston A. Price Foundation. Good source of probiotics. If you can stand the taste of that, a little sour. Okay, and then a couple of additional resources. Dr. Norman Doidge is the author of a couple of famous brain books, The Brain's Way of Healing and The Brain That Changes Itself. Check that out, normandoidge.com. And this is Dr. Nathan Zassler out of the Concussion Care Center of Virginia, and that's spelled C-E-N-T-R-E, or just Google Concussion Care Center of Virginia. I'm sure there's other trusted, respected TBI recovery specialists that are much more credible than myself. Anyways, thank you for your kind time and attention. And this was a lot of content, jam-packed all over the place. This is what personally helped me out. I hope it added value to you. I hope it helped save you time. I hope it is value added. We'll save you some money, headache, and searching around for stuff, okay? Let me know what you think if it works out, and I am open to having you share with me some resources. You can email me at howtodieofnothing@gmail.com is the best email, or if it's easier for you to remember, betterbrain101@gmail.com. Thanks for your kind time and attention. I hope this made an impact on yourself and or a loved one that may be having some recovery from traumatic brain injuries, concussions, or even strokes, or any other brain condition. Doesn't have to be one of those. Okay, but anyways, take care, and I will upload this to my YouTube channels, and I'll create a shareable video link. And so, yep, take care, and please do share with me anything that I might have missed. That could be extremely helpful, cost-effective, efficacious. Okay, take care, and have a wonderful summer, everybody. Be well.